in the open date, and you know, it's not an off week. I mean, we don't take the week off. We do back off a little bit so far as the days in which we practice. We practice 3 days during the week. One I'm in shorts, 2 in pads, and we had specific purposes of things we wanted to get done each day. And one of them was to give some of the guys who were backups or who had been played in a limited role, get them more reps going against each other so far as the offense and defense. And I think that helped us. That helped us a great deal. And then some other guys we wanted to get their legs back under them, get them some time where they could, I don't think rest is the right word, but maybe just get a little bit more bounce back in their legs and all that. And then obviously we wanted to look at a little bit of some new things offensively and some new things defensively we've been waiting to try. And we experimented around a little bit. Some we liked, some we didn't like, so we'll see. We'll move forward. But now we're into game week against a team that we're familiar with. We play them every year. We've had some great games in the past with Delaware. It's a great tradition. It's a great rivalry, I think, so far as when we go up there, when they come here. And usually the game has some conference significance, and certainly this year it does, and nationally I guess it does too with the rankings and all that. But as we look at it, and people ask, how does it feel to go against the #2 team, or how do you, I don't even really look at that. I look at it with the idea we've got to get ready to play a very good team in Delaware, and it's going to be a challenge for us to play against a team that's undefeated and is playing very well. They've got just about everybody back from last year's team, plus with the addition of the running back Pierce, who's a great runner. They've got a lot of things going for them. So, we've got to take care of ourselves. We've got to play our game, and hopefully we'll play a little bit better, and hopefully we'll have a little more depth in our lineup than we had the last couple of weeks with some guys maybe back in there with some health issues and things like that. Good thing too in the open day, we didn't get anybody hurt during the open day. That's one thing you don't want to do. You want to practice, but don't want to get them hurt. But anyway, so we're excited. Homecoming's a big deal here at William & Mary. That's great, and that's exciting, and it's pretty obvious we don't have input in scheduling as to who we pick for homecoming as coaches. So, it should make everybody excited about seeing a big-time game. We look forward to that. They run well, they tackle well, they get off blocks well, and they play hard. Other than that, there's all kinds of,
Is there a style? Are they blitzing style?
No, their style is pretty, they can blitz, they do play base, they do different things, but they're very, very sound. I think, you're looking at defense, like, I don't think they've given up a point in the first quarter or the fourth quarter this year. I may be off on a little bit of that, but I don't think so. I mean, they have been very, very good on defense. And the statistic that jumps out at you, too, is that how they're leading the league. I think they're plus 11 in turnovers, something like that. I mean, it's phenomenal where they are insofar as getting turnovers, picking off passes, and things like that. So, yeah, their offense is good because you got the quarterback Devlin, you got the running back Pearson. They're very, very good, but defensively, I mean, the numbers that they're putting up are astounding. I think astounding. They're very good. We're able to, we have gotten some turnovers too, and I think a lot of times, sometimes you think, how do you get turnovers? It's very simple. One way you got to catch the football when it's thrown up for grabs, And like last game, Rhode Island, we threw a couple balls ourselves that probably should have been intercepted. But there's a reason why some of those guys play defense, because they got no hands, and so they dropped them. And so we were fortunate we didn't turn it over. Now, you do that against Delaware, and you look at tape on them and watch them play defense. Their defensive backs, their linemen, they catch the ball. If that ball's thrown, they can catch it, and that rather than just knock it down or collision, that's why they're getting so many. One of the reasons why they're getting so many interceptions, I think. Yeah. And that's one thing. Our guys do pretty well. I mean, Jabel, I don't know if Jabel's got the best hands, but Dante's done pretty well. Dante's done pretty well with it, and some of those other guys have, and that's something we stress too. I think sometimes it's something that you need to work on is your defensive making plays like that, getting turnovers.